I'm Dr. Rizwan Naeem, and today I'm going to introduce my team from Mardan of Telehealthcare project. As many of you know, that APNA has launched a very important project on telehealthcare with the help of United States Science and Technology Foundation and Higher Education Commission. This was a funding approved to APNA and NUST, and I'm the PI for that program. Today we have an APNA meeting, annual CME meeting. We just finished with our CME program, and we have two wonderful collaborators, three collaborators visiting from Pakistan. And the first one is Dr. Qasim Mia Qasim. He is a primary care provider and healthcare provider at our basic facility at Mardan. He has been involved with our project for many months and has done a phenomenal job in taking care of, more importantly, the IDPs, which is an added burden to our facility. And I will let Dr. Qasim to describe what situation he's been facing and how he's been dealing with this IDPs issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rizwan, for a wonderful introduction. I'm Dr. Mia Qasim from Mardan. I am a graduate of National University of Sciences and Technology, Army Medical College. I've been working with APNA on their project in Mardan facility for the rehabilitation and treatment of IDPs, as well as the local population that is being treated there. I've been working with them for a year now. And most of the time, what we see there, the humanitarian crisis has been tremendous during the past 2 months since the military operation began in the Mardan and Bunair district. So most of the refugees that sought relief from the operation, they came to us because our facility lies on the exact crossroads, you can say the border of Bunair, and it's the first main town that they encounter when they're covering. So whenever they're passing through, or living in someone's house, they just seek medical advice from us. So we've been treating about 200 patients a day in the past 2 months and daily, and we've been putting in about 18 hours a day, me and my medical staff, because we had a dearth of physicians with us, and I was a single doctor there. I had to complete about 18 hours of duty a day. After that, we had some support from CDRS team, which belongs to Mr. Tolche, and it worked out of the Kashmir district, and they've been working with us. They have provided us with 3 doctors and paramedical staff. That's how we're doing. And now, till now, within the past 2 months, we have treated about 10,000 patients, which are all IDPs, and that's been a tremendous record. And it is other than the 20,000 patients which we have treated in the regular case.
Personally, doctor, how many patients would you see in one day?
I wish I could see less, because when you see a lot of patients, the quality of care deteriorates. You cannot listen to them as long as you want to, or you cannot examine them as thoroughly as it needs to be. But still, to get the best of both worlds, we try to create a positive balance and just treat as many patients as we could. I could just go on until I'm satisfied that I'm giving as much care to them as I can, because they really need it.
How can APNA help you?
APNA can help us by providing us with doctors, and they can also help us by providing us with any physicians working from the United States, which can just take our medical records from us, to which we send them to telemedicine, and just give their own advice, specialistic opinions. The specialists could get involved. They could give us their opinion about treating certain kinds of patients, or help us with difficult to diagnose cases.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you want to add?
They could also, what we need to upgrade our medical lab, because it's quite a small lab, and we have to send, for any investigations, we have to send people 20 miles away, and I don't want that. I want them to be given the proper care at the facility. So that's all. Thank you so much.